Hi there. Have you got leather couches or leather sofas or chairs in your home? Well, if you do, you probably just on a regular basis wipe them over with a damp microfiber cloth. I do that quite regularly. You wouldn't want to use any normal cleaning chemicals, on your leather couches. If anything, my microfiber cloth might just been dipped in a bit of detergent or something like that. From time to time, you really want to clean your leather couches with proper leather cleaning products. The reason that is that a lot of these leather cleaning products, they kind of got a little bit of oil base to them, and they really do help lift up a lot more dirt than you're able to get to just with a damp cloth. Not only that, the oils inside the product actually help condition the leather and keep it soft and subtle and help prevent those cracks. You know, the cracks, splits in leather occur because cracks happen and the dirt builds up in the cracks and then it starts decaying and it actually breaks down. So in order to prevent that happening, you've got to clean it properly from time to time. Today I'm going to show you a demonstration of me cleaning my couch. I'm just going to show you the couple of products that I've got here. I found this product here at Aldi. It does quite a good job, I have to say. I'm not a great fan of the smell of it, but you know, it's doing the job quite well. And then there's these ones, Oakwood Everyday Cleaning Wipes. Now, I ordinarily would just buy the Oakwood cleaning, leather cleaning product. I couldn't find it in the supermarket when I went to buy it, so I just bought the wipes, and you know, they're quite good as well. So, and it does make a really big difference. So let me show you. Right, so guess which side I've already cleaned, hey? It's pretty obvious, don't you think? So this probably took about 20 minutes of rubbing and sweating to clean that. And you can see what I mean about the difference. Like, that's a really big difference. This couch is getting older and, you know, we use it a lot, but it's still in pretty good condition and it's really comfortable. But you can see here, there's marks here that start happening. This is the side that is most often sat on, and I want to try and prevent that from falling apart as much as I can by keeping it clean. Here's our other leather couch. They're not matching because I actually bought these secondhand, but they still are very comfortable and really serve a great purpose in this lounge room. So, it is hot work doing this, but it's worthwhile. One of these days I'm going to get my couches professionally cleaned, but until then I'm going to keep them in best possible condition. So I'm going to start with this one, and it says spot test the product first because, you know, you want to make sure it's not going to stain it. I've already cleaned these couches multiple times over the years. I've had them for about 4 or 5 years now. Like I said, they were secondhand, so you know, I have been maintaining them, and I usually like to wash them, give them a good wash, you know, maybe once every 6 months or so. Better done not in summer because it is quite a hot, sweaty job. I just have an old rag here. I'm not using my good cleaning cloth, so I'm just using this so I can just throw it out at the end. But, you know, if you were unsure, you'd probably put a little bit on your cloth and then you'd try it in the bit at the back just to make sure it's not going to discolor anything. But I know it's not, so I'm just giving it a darn good spray. Let the product sit in, and then it's just rubbing. I've got a pillow here to lean on, and I've got my gloves on to protect my hands. So you find it tends to start working best as the couch gets, as the cloth is more wet. As you know, when you first start, you think, is it making any difference at all? But the more you do it, you really see that it actually is. Get right into the seams and around all all these joinings. Look, you can see how dirty this is. I'll just try and show you a few ways, a few techniques, but basically it's going to take me a while. I'm not going to do it all in the one hit because my arm will get sore and I'll need a break, but hopefully you can see that some of that's starting to come up a bit. Because we live in a hot climate, you know, the kids are always wearing shorts and they're sweating, and sweat's one of the worst things you can have for leather because it's got salt in it, of course, and it dries it out and makes it hard. The kids will be home soon and I'll hopefully try and convince them to give this a go too, and if we all spend 5 minutes each, we'll have it looking good in no time. I always tell them, what's the point in having muscles if you don't use them to do a bit of good hard work? It's a bit like when you're mopping the grain of the wood. When you're cleaning leather, you really want to get into where the natural creases are as well. This rag's getting bits of fluff around the place, but that's all right. Vacuum that up again later. When you get sick of doing one direction, come round and do the other. See what I mean? It takes time. I'll just demonstrate with these whites. It's much of a muchness really. The whites definitely smell a bit better. Make it open again now. Take the box off might help. Cleaning is good exercise. I'll be puffed out in no time. I like to get a few of these together when I'm using the whites because I just find it feels like it works better. But hopefully you can see that starting to come up. I'm going to just go over it and over it and over it until I'm happy with it, basically. Get your cloths. I sort of do circular motions, a lot of circular motions. Yeah, I definitely think this one works a little bit better than that Aldi one actually. This one actually comes out, so I can really get into this bit. And I've already vacuumed in the creases of the couch and done all that just moments before. It's surprising how much dust and food scraps you can find, given for people aren't meant to be eating here. So anyway, I'm not gonna bore you, but you can see how much is coming off, right? This is coming off, and yeah, whilst I've only been at it for a couple of minutes and I already feel hot and sweaty, I will persevere because I really like this couch, and I know that by properly cleaning it is the only thing that's actually going to really make it last. So thank you for watching, and if you've got a leather couch, make sure you clean it properly from time to time. Thank you. Okay, I've spent a bit of time on this now, and I think it looks a lot better. That mark from over there completely came off, if you remember. And now all these dark marks here, that's just where it's actually worn. It's not dirt. It's getting old, like I said, but it's very comfortable, this couch. So it looks pretty darn good. I've got all the problem areas, found lots of little stains that were removed, particularly over here where people eat. And I'm pretty happy with the results. Not a professional clean, but hey, it looks a whole lot better than what it did, and it's going to be nourished and it'll be taken care of now. Thanks for watching.